17 things cats love more than being petted, backed by science and feline behavior experts. What if your cat doesn't enjoy being petted as much as you think? Believe it or not, there are things your cat secretly loves more, and you might be missing them every single day. Backed by feline behavior experts, this video reveals 17 surprising things cats crave more than affection. Stick around until number 17. It could completely change how you bond with your cat. Let's dive in. Reason number 1. Boxes, bags, and enclosed spaces. Cats are naturally drawn to places where they can hide. A cardboard box, an open backpack, a paper grocery bag. These aren't just curiosities. They're modern versions of dens. In the wild, cats seek out enclosed spots for safety, warmth, and observation. It's how they avoid predators and stalk prey. At home, the same instinct drives them to enter confined spaces. Inside a box, a cat feels protected. Their view is controlled, sound is muffled, and they're surrounded by their own scent. That sense of calm and control offers something a gentle hand often can't. It's not that they don't like affection. It's that security for them feels better. Reason number 2. Scratching and climbing. Scratching is one of the most misunderstood cat behaviors. It isn't about destruction. It's about self-regulation and territory marking. When cats scratch, they leave behind visual signs and scent signals from glands in their paws. They stretch their muscles, release built-up tension, and express themselves. Now add elevation to the mix. In the wild, cats climb trees to survey their territory and escape danger. At home, a shelf, a cat tree, or the top of a fridge becomes a watchtower. From up high, cats feel in control, invisible and safe. Many will choose that height over being touched because it satisfies an instinctive need for safety and surveillance. Learning something new already? Then give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, and tap the bell so you never miss a chance to understand your cat better. We're just getting started. Reason number 3. Play and predatory simulation. To us, play is entertainment. For cats, it's survival training. Pouncing on a feather, chasing a laser, stalking a crinkly ball. These aren't random. They're rehearsals for the hunt. Play mimics the cycle of search, stalk, attack, and capture. Cats who play regularly are more confident, less anxious, and less likely to act out with destructive behaviors. Play also builds trust between cats and humans. It's a shared focus, a back-and-forth dialogue. When your cat chooses to hunt a toy instead of lying next to you, it's not rejection, it's instinct. And fulfilling that instinct matters more to their well-being than any back rub. Reason number 4. Watching movement. One of the most deeply wired feline instincts is visual tracking. Cats are naturally alert to any kind of motion. A fluttering leaf, a bug crawling on the floor, a dancing light reflection. These instantly trigger the hunting centers in a cat's brain. Many cats will sit for long stretches watching birds outside or following a shadow along the wall. Their body tenses, their pupils dilate, their tail twitches. This isn't boredom, it's engagement. It stimulates their brain, sharpens their focus, and gives them satisfaction. Most cats would gladly skip affection in exchange for time spent watching the world move. Reason number 5. Sleeping strategically. Cats sleep more than half their lives, not because they're lazy, but because they're wired for bursts of energy followed by recovery. In the wild, this pattern lets them conserve resources between hunts. At home, cats sleep to recharge, regulate mood, and process what they've learned. But where they sleep matters. Elevated places, soft blankets, sunlit windows, or even under the bed, each location is chosen for temperature, quiet, and perceived safety. A cat napping on your chest is a sign of trust, but one who curls up inside a closet might simply need undisturbed rest. Either way, sleep offers them deeper satisfaction than constant contact. Reason number 6. Treats and positive reinforcement. For cats, food is more than fuel. It's a form of communication. Treats can provide motivation, comfort, and structure. Some are designed to improve dental health or boost hydration. Others work well in training, like teaching your cat to come when called or sit calmly before a meal. Many cats will respond more enthusiastically to the rustle of a treat bag than they ever would to a scratch behind the ears. When offered thoughtfully and in moderation, treats aren't just rewards, they're a form of emotional currency. In many cases, your cat would rather earn and enjoy a treat than receive a long petting session. Reason number 7. Private hiding spots. Cats are highly territorial, and part of that includes having access to safe zones where they can retreat without being disturbed. Whether it's a space behind the couch, inside a closet, or under a bed, these hiding spots offer emotional refuge. In multi-cat households, these locations are even more important for reducing social stress. Giving your cat access to a hiding place they can control increases their confidence. Respecting their need for solitude shows them they're safe. For many cats, being able to withdraw on their own terms feels far better than any physical attention. Reason number 8. Drinking from running water. Have you ever seen your cat sit next to a running faucet, mesmerized by the water? There's a reason for that. In nature, running water usually means freshness. It's less likely to carry bacteria or parasites. Cats instinctively seek out moving water, even when a full bowl is nearby. Pet fountains are a great way to support this behavior at home. The movement encourages hydration and makes drinking a sensory experience. For cats with kidney or urinary issues, this preference is especially beneficial. When given the option, many cats will completely ignore affection if it means they get to interact with water that flows. Reason number 9. Grooming and being groomed. While some cats are private about their grooming, many enjoy being brushed, especially once they associate it with comfort and routine. Brushing removes loose fur, reduces hairballs, and stimulates circulation. For long-haired breeds, it's essential, but even short-haired cats can benefit. Grooming also mimics social bonding behavior found in cat colonies, where individuals groom one another to reinforce trust. Cats that enjoy brushing will often lean in, purr, or even guide your hand. In those moments, brushing becomes more than maintenance. It becomes their preferred form of physical contact, one they may seek out more than petting or cuddling. Reason number 10. Catnip and silvervine. Some cats don't just enjoy catnip, they seem to enter a different state of mind. Rolling on the floor, licking the toy, rubbing their face over it again and again. This isn't just play. It's sensory and neurochemical stimulation. Catnip, silvervine, and valerian root all contain compounds that interact with a cat's olfactory system, triggering pleasure responses in the brain. For some cats, this results in bursts of energy. For others, a period of calm euphoria. Behavioral researchers have observed that access to safe botanical enrichments like these can lower stress, reduce boredom, and even encourage social behavior. If your cat responds to catnip or silvervine, offer it once or twice a week can provide emotional relief and pleasure that go beyond physical affection. For many cats, rubbing their face into a favorite catnip toy is far more satisfying than being stroked by a human hand. Reason number 11. Choice-based interaction. One of the most powerful things you can offer your cat isn't touch, it's freedom of choice. Cats are independent animals, and they feel safest when they are the ones initiating interaction. This could mean jumping onto your lap, rubbing against your leg, or quietly placing a paw on your hand. Studies show that cats who are given control over when and how they interact with humans develop stronger bonds and show more consistent signs of trust. In fact, one study found that cats preferred people who waited for the cat to make the first move. This kind of consent-based contact creates a positive association with human presence and increases the cat's sense of safety. Letting your cat decide when it wants attention may actually lead to more affection over time. Respect for a cat is more valuable than insistence, and offering that space can be more meaningful than any amount of petting. Wait, let me ask you something. Which of these habits reminds you most of your own cat? Drop a comment below and let's see how many of our feline friends think alike. Reason number 12. Scent exploration. Cats experience the world primarily through scent. When they sniff your clothes after you've been outside, rub their face on your shoes, or inspect a cardboard box with exaggerated caution, they're engaging in scent exploration. This behavior is mentally enriching, activating the same parts of their brain associated with survival, territory, and memory. Some cats even enjoy scent boards or toys infused with natural smells like lavender, valerian, or olive wood. Offering new, safe scents in their environment can keep them curious and mentally stimulated. For many cats, this invisible world of smells is more rewarding than physical touch. They're decoding their environment in ways we can't see, and they love it. Reason number 13. Window time. A window is more than just a view. It's a cat's way of staying connected to their outside world. Even indoor cats feel the need to monitor territory, track movement, and observe life happening beyond the glass. Whether it's people walking by, leaves falling, or birds gathering near a feeder, these microstimuli activate the cat's natural surveillance instincts. Many cat behaviorists recommend dedicating a specific window station with a perch or cushion so the cat can comfortably spend time there. Providing this kind of safe observation post is like giving them a moving, interactive TV channel designed just for their brain. For many cats, window time offers satisfaction, calm, and focus, often more so than prolonged contact. Reason number 14. Routine and predictability. Cats are creatures of habit. While dogs might thrive on novelty, cats depend on routine to feel secure. Feeding schedules, playtimes, sleep zones, and even your own daily rhythms contribute to a stable environment your cat can rely on. Sudden changes, new smells, rearranged furniture, unfamiliar guests can cause stress or withdrawal. But when the world around them is predictable, cats show more affection, confidence, and playfulness. In many cases, having control over their environment and understanding what comes next is more comforting than being petted. Structure makes them feel safe. And for a cat, safety is the foundation of joy. Reason number 15. Rituals of goodbye and welcome back. Some cats have emotional habits tied to the moments when you leave or return home. If your cat waits by the door, meows as you enter, or quietly observes your departure, these are not random behaviors. They're rituals, small but meaningful acts that reflect your cat's need for structure and connection. In feline psychology, transitions carry weight. Cats process changes in their environment through scent, sound, and rhythm. When they sniff your shoes or brush past you at the door, they're participating in a shared routine that brings them comfort. Ignoring these cues can feel disruptive. A simple glance, a calm voice, or a moment of stillness can affirm the bond you've built. For many cats, that small moment of recognition during a goodbye or return is more reassuring than physical affection. It's trust expressed in silence, and honoring it deepens your relationship. Reason number 16. Slow blinks. Have you ever noticed your cat staring at you and then slowly closing their eyes? That soft blink is no accident. It's one of the clearest ways your cat says, "I trust you." Feline behaviorists call it the cat kiss. It's a non-verbal expression of peace and safety. Returning the gesture by blinking slowly back sends a message in their language. It's how you say, "I'm not a threat. I feel safe too." Cats that don't enjoy physical touch will often rely on this kind of visual communication to bond with their humans. So next time your cat gives you that quiet gaze, take a second to blink back. For them, that shared silence may mean far more than any petting ever could. Reason number 17. Chosen closeness. Sometimes, cats don't want to be touched, talked to, or picked up. They just want to be near you. If your cat lies beside your laptop, stretches out on the floor while you read, or dozes near you in the kitchen, they're telling you something powerful. I choose to be with you. Cats are territorial and independent. When they choose to share space without asking for anything, they're expressing the deepest kind of trust. It's calm, mutual, and free of pressure. This is what bonding looks like in the feline world. For your cat, silent companionship often outweighs physical contact. It's presence over pressure, and in their eyes, just being near you is more than enough. We've covered a lot, but here are some quick answers to the most searched questions about what cats really want. If any of these sound familiar, let me know in the comments. FAQ: what cat owners still get wrong, but shouldn't? Question 1. Why does my cat walk away when I try to pet them? Many cat owners mistake this for rejection, but it's often about control. Cats need to feel they initiate contact. If you're always the one reaching out, your cat may retreat, not because they dislike you, but because they crave choice and space. Let them come to you and you'll likely see more affection over time. Question 2. Do cats prefer toys or human interaction? Cats don't see toys as playthings, they see them as prey. While cuddles are nice, chasing a feather simulates the hunt. A common mistake is skipping playtime because your cat seems calm. In reality, interactive play helps prevent behavioral issues and deepens your bond. Question 3. Why is my cat obsessed with boxes and paper bags? It's not just cute behavior, it's a survival instinct. Hiding in tight spaces gives cats a sense of control and safety. Owners often overlook this need for secure retreats, especially in homes with kids or other pets. Offering enclosed spaces is one of the easiest ways to reduce feline stress. Question 4. Why does my cat stare out the window all day? Your cat isn't bored. They're on high alert. Visual stimulation like birds, leaves, or passing cars triggers hunting instincts. If your cat doesn't have window access, consider adding a perch or bird feeder outside. It's like Netflix for cats. Question 5. How often should I give my cat catnip or silvervine? Once or twice a week is ideal, but don't assume all cats react the same. Some show hyperactivity, others relax completely. Rotate enrichment toys to keep them mentally engaged. Overuse can reduce sensitivity, so think of it like a special treat, not a daily snack. Question 6. Is it normal that my cat prefers sleeping far from me? Absolutely. While some cats sleep on your chest, others seek cooler, quieter places. The key is choice. If your cat consistently returns to the same spot, it means they trust their environment. Respecting that shows them you're a safe presence, even from a distance. Question 7. Why does my cat sniff everything I bring home? Cats read the world through scent. Sniffing your shoes, bags, or even your clothes is how they gather information. It's their way of saying, "Where have you been, and is it safe?" You can even offer scent-enriched toys with lavender or olive wood to satisfy this need. Question 8. My cat hides when people visit. Is that bad? No, it's emotional regulation. Loud voices, new scents, and fast movements overwhelm cats. Don't force interaction. Instead, prepare a safe room or hiding spot. Guests should ignore the cat. Paradoxically, this often builds curiosity and trust over time. Question 9. Why doesn't my cat drink from their bowl? Stagnant water feels unsafe. In nature, running water signals freshness. That's why many cats are drawn to faucets or fountains. Try using a pet water fountain and place it away from their food bowl. Cats prefer separation between eating and drinking areas. Question 10. How important is routine in a cat's daily life? Crucial. Changes in feeding time, environment, or even your own schedule can create stress. Cats thrive on predictability. It helps them feel secure and in control. Create a consistent rhythm, especially around food, play, and sleep. Question 11. Why does my cat greet me when I come home or wait by the door when I leave? This behavior is part of your cat's emotional routine. Cats are creatures of habit, and transitions like departures or arrivals matter to them. Waiting by the door, rubbing against you, or vocalizing aren't random. They're signs of connection and anticipation. These rituals help your cat feel safe by adding predictability to their day. Acknowledging these moments, even with a gentle word, strengthens the bond. Question 12. What does it mean when my cat blinks slowly at me? A slow blink is one of the most powerful signs of trust in feline communication. When your cat closes their eyes slowly while looking at you, it's like saying, "I feel safe with you." Behaviorists call it the cat kiss. If you return the blink, you're speaking their language, reinforcing comfort and mutual trust, especially helpful for cats that dislike physical touch. Question 13. Why does my cat stay near me but not want to be touched? Silent companionship is a major way cats express affection. Sitting in the same room, lying nearby, or quietly observing, you shows they feel secure in your presence. Cats value choice and low-pressure interaction. Being close without being handled means your cat trusts you and enjoys your company, just on their terms. It's one of the deepest signs of emotional comfort in cat-human relationships. Want to keep decoding your cat's secret world? Subscribe now and join a community of cat lovers who understand that affection is more than just petting.